review copy provided by PlayStation. Hey everyone, Sweet Johnny Cage here. Welcome to part 2 of the full playthrough walkthrough for Returnal. In part 2, we're going to go through the Crimson Wastes biome, which is the second biome. And this is a Let's Play style walkthrough, so I am playing as I record, and as I talk, you may hear a little bit of background noise, but I do my best to clean all that up. Okay, so we are starting in the Overgrown Ruins, which is the first biome. We cleared all of that out in the first part of the walkthrough. We defeated the boss, we've gone through every side path that we have access to with our current gear, and now it is time to go to biome number 2. I do want to make mention that since I have cleared out biome number 1, this is going to be different than if you just like skipped right from the start of biome 1, found the gate to biome 2, and just went right through. This is a roguelite, so I am taking all of my gear from biome 1 into biome 2. I highly recommend doing this for several reasons. One, you get a decent amount of health upgrades in biome 1 and any biome that you want to take into the next biome. You also get, your artifacts such as, your unfed pods, your visceral knots. You get all these things that you can take into biome number 2. So, which is very important. What I will mention though is that when you enter one biome from another, the first item you're going to find, guaranteed, will be an integrity upgrade that upgrades you to what the game deems that biome's level of weapon base level of weapon should be. So I'm 5 1/4 right now, so I may not get upgraded. I think the highest it would upgrade me to is maybe 6. But if you're skipping from like biome 1 to biome 3, you're going to find an item right at the start that brings you to like 10 or something. So just keep that in mind. I am starting this with a level 5 Tachyomatic Carbine, and I do have an astronaut figurine and several items. So my walkthrough is going to be a little bit different. So with that explanation out of the way, let's go ahead and get started here in biome number 2, Crimson Wastes. So first up, we have an item here. What is this?
Based on the coordinates of the broadcast signal, I'm
okay
on the other side of the planet.
So we now have a second equipment slot, which is great. And you'll notice that we cannot go back through the portal. So once you're in biome 2, you cannot go back to biome 1. And then this is our upgrade. So yeah, this is just going to bring us higher to 5. So I guess the base level would be 5. And then we also get an item starting out. This will always be here. We get a Siliphium vial. Sometimes, yep, great. There is an item up here. This is a malignant resin, which either fills one slot towards max integrity or inflicts damage instead. I just take the risk with these things. I took damage, whatever. Alright, but now we can leave. So,
Sprawling desert now. Detecting another strange
just let her talk.
summit. Ascending towards destination.
Okay, so here in the Crimson Wastes, this is a bit different, at least in the first area. This is very different from the Overgrown Ruins. You don't necessarily have rooms, but instead you have this open desert to traverse. And the map works just about the same. You have doors and side doors and all that. So the open desert basically has like modular sections that are procedurally generated and can be in different places. So the roguelite element stays the same, but you're not really dealing with the rooms here, at least from the perspective of Celine. So we have a scout log here right at the start. Let's go ahead and listen to this.
Scout log Atra. Beginning ascent of the mountain. I don't know which attempt this is. Despite knowing the hazards ahead, I'm having difficulty retrieving the technology. There are certain obstacles I don't look forward to re-experiencing. But I feel as though something at the top is summoning me.
All right. Also at the start, we do have a teleportation platform right over. Where the hell is it? Right over here. And you'll notice that there are these orange points all over the place that we can't reach just yet. By the time we finish this level and defeat the boss, we will be able to reach those points. So once we finish the stage, we're going to do a little bit of backtracking to collect all the items that we have missed. But for now, we're going to proceed further on into the desert. And the enemies here in the Crimson Wastes are quite different. You have, they're all sort of like the same type. You have your wolf-style enemies, you have your flyers, but you have to handle them in different ways. So we got a chest here. Of course, this spawns enemies. So let's go ahead and take care of these guys. Like I said, these are obviously different than what you see in the Crimson Wastes, but they sort of serve the same function. They're just flying enemies for you to deal with. There's another chest up here. You can open that. What do we got? Okay, I'm fine. You know, actually, I'm going to take this. I like the bonus damage on this, actually. All right, so now that we've done that, we can just proceed into the desert. And if you ever, like, get too far off course, a sandstorm will come in that sort of prevents you from going any further. So that's how it deals with you, like, getting off course. Oh, what was that in the distance there? Yeah, I saw it there too. Maybe it's just a lightning effect. Anyway, let's come up here. Probably gonna have some turrets to deal with. Oh, this one's a bit slower. Okay, I didn't see that coming. Yeah, I heard that one behind me. Sneaky. Cool, so we clear that out. And then these are the obelite rocks, so we can break these with our sword, no problem. This, we will need to find the xenoglyphs in this level in order to translate all that. There's a chest over here. Let's open this. Nah, I don't like that weapon. Something drop? Oh. No. Oh, it's a glyph. Okay, saw it on the radar there. All right, and then we also have, right. So we have a trap door here. So let's go down here and see what we get. All right, so we have some resin deposits here that can cause malignancy or malfunctions rather. Let's go ahead and spend here. What do we got? Interference Sphere. Disables all turrets. I don't really care. Actually, you know, this is better than Power Surge or Spike Surge. Ground Spike, whatever. Let's take that. I'm not going to bother with the Obelite chunks there. I don't want to deal with the Malignancy right now. Alright. So we have a side path for us to take here. So let's do that first. Yeah, okay. Great. So I'm actually glad this is what we run into. So this is a laser challenge with a lava floor. And you can actually tell what's on the other side if you just run along here. So it looks like either a parasite or some sort of attachment to maybe an ether. I don't think that's worth it. We will take damage from literally everything in this room. This is really meant to be done once you're able to traverse this like red water lava thing. So I'm going to skip this for now. That's not worth it to me to do, especially since I don't have max health right now. All right, but we got a big enemy, a big flyer here that we got to take care of. Sort of big squid monster looking thing here. If you can see an enemy, you can shoot it. So, you know, we can sort of get started on him early. Oh, yeah, that was... I knew he was going to shoot that at us, but I didn't expect it to happen so soon. Man, those move so quickly. And then in the process of all that... Oh, he didn't drop any obelites, really? Anyway, in the process of all that, we got to deal with these guys. That's weird. Can't believe he didn't drop anything. Hey, how you doing? Maybe he did and I just auto-collected them or something? I don't know. I just didn't see any. So what did you drop? Oh, Parasite, okay. All right, prevents... Okay, so this is a decent parasite here. You do suffer damage from long falls, but you can always dash right before you land, and you'll survive. So it's okay. All right, ether right here. That's great. Get that open. See what's in this chest. No, I'm good on that. Repair a little bit, and there's something over here for. Okay, so that's an oblite deposit, but there seems to be either a health pickup or a corrupted one. Yep, great. Alrighty. So let's take a look. No side path from here. The only way is forward. Alright. Got an audio log here. Let's go ahead and listen to this.
It might be the oppressive heat, but I keep catching myself glancing over my shoulder, only to find shadows and the astronaut staring back. Whenever I try to reach them, I find myself in a sandstorm. I can't seem to stop this from happening.
Okay. So now we gotta deal with these guys. Believe it or not, they're easier than they look. You can just melee them once, and then they will drop and be staggered. So that's sort of the general strategy for these wolf enemies here. Just melee them, and then they're gonna drop. Shit. Alright. Okay, cool. So, the reason I did that is just because they sort of aggroed to me while I was in here. Let's shoot this switch, and then see what's in this chest. Level 8 Strip Mall Blaster, that's a decent upgrade, but I don't really care about that just yet. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab this health upgrade. Okay. Took me a minute to get up there. Alright, great. And then there are higher levels to this, but we can't reach it for a long time. We don't have the abilities yet, so don't worry about that. Alright. I don't know if any other enemies are here, unless they're going to spawn within chests, so I think we're safe as far as, like, enemy portals go for now. Nice and ether, it's always helpful. We have a malignant key here. And what you can actually do with these is you can spend ether to cleanse them. I don't ever recommend doing that unless you're, like, unless you already have 2 malfunctions and, your third one is going to deal damage to you or something. I really just don't ever recommend that. It's a waste of ether, and ether is a finite, rare resource early on in the game, so I don't recommend it. All right, let's drop down here. All right, cool. So now we have a resting bed here, and what this bed will do is it will restore a lot of health and also increase your maximum health. But every time you rest on it, you'll get a dream. And it's a quick, like, half-second thing. And there's a theory going around right now that the dream you get depends on the parasites you have, or the amount of parasites, or something like that. Because the dream does seem to change, and people aren't sure if it's just completely random or not. But yeah, so rest at the bed. You will eventually find ones that have red lights instead of green. Those will damage you, but you'll get an item in return. Alright, let's head back outside. Alright. And there's going to be a chest somewhere here, yep. No, I don't like that one. I'm not a fan of a lot of items that you get in this game. Alright, and there's going to be a chest on top of this building, so let's just run around one more time here. This spawns enemies a lot of the time. Yep. Called it. Okay. Alright, the only way is forward. And I can't reach that chest yet. Right. Alright, so let's keep going. Sometimes you'll find a really big structure out in the desert that has a lot of levels to it. It's always filled with a lot of stuff, so I really recommend going for it. I don't recommend skipping anything in the desert. There's a lot of great upgrades here. Alright, so we have some guarded turrets over there. and we have a giant enemy crab as well. So these guys are kind of funny. The weak point is their face, but even when they're staggered, they sort of bury their face in the sand. And their main ability, you know, is those, just this, like, barrage of blue, tiny little blue bullets. But you can melee them in the face, and that'll deal some decent damage. But when they wake up, they will typically attack, and sometimes they'll do like a tail whip attack. We'll see if I can get them to do it. They'll do like a tail whip attack. Oh yeah, they also have that crazy thing. They have a tail whip attack that will stand out a ring, but I don't think we're going to get that today. That's okay. They drop a decent amount of obolites, and they will always drop a weapon as well.
But dispatched.
Yeah, I don't want a sidearm. See, we got some guarded turrets over there we'll have to deal with in a second. I don't want Spitmaul Blaster. I don't like these weapons, man. I do have a relic, or an artifact that allows me to have a chance of, yep, going right through shields, so I'm glad that worked out for a second there. The turrets can shoot you while you're shooting them a lot of the time, so you want to be very, very careful. Alright. Cool, so we have a teleporter here, but there's something I want to show you. So there's a path here that we can't reach just yet, and then there's also a path here that you can always reach. And sometimes there's health or a chest in here or something. This is a malignant chest, but I'm feeling like upgrades are coming my way, so let's see. No, I don't want that either. We got lucky, though. And there's one other thing that I want to mention right here. I'll pick up the audio log in a second, but when you reach the boss for the first time, and then die and come back, so as long as you reach the boss, and then you know, if you die and come back to this level, there will be a portal right here that will take you right to the boss. So all you have to do is clear out the open desert, and then once you reach this hallway right here, there will be a portal right here for you to walk through that will take you to the boss. So if you see it, that's what it is. That means you've made it to the boss. Let's see what Celine has to say in this audio log.
Xenoglyphs spoke of their single-mindedness, but did not prepare me for... I barely managed to dispatch the sentients that attacked me. I've never encountered such hostility and madness. But that writing, it spoke of these severed brethren. I don't know enough to understand yet, but what conceivable force could have caused any intelligent life to become like this?
Okay. So the other Celine in these recordings is giving us a hint that we're going to encounter some crazy enemies, and she ain't lying. All right, so we have a weapon here. What do we got? The Hollow Seeker. I love this weapon. It's like a super fast machine gun, and it gets some crazy upgrades later on, so I truly love this weapon. So we're going to start using it. I think we're going to get this crazy enemy here now, though. Generally does... There should be an enemy spawn in here. Yep, there he is. So he's right up here. Right. Oh, we actually had a cutscene with him. I forgot about that. It's funny. It sort of looks like Frike a little bit. Almost looks afraid. He's scared of us. But nope, he's got a weapon of his own. He can also shoot bullets at us, so you got to be careful. The bullets move pretty fast. And he can also teleport. You got to watch out for that. The red bullets move the fastest. But yeah, he can teleport. You just pay attention to the orange strand that follows him when he teleports, and you'll know where he's going. A lot of times he can trail you, so you want to watch out for that. But he'll go down pretty fast as long as you're consistent. He does have these big waves. There you go. So that is the severed. He's down.
This must be the severed.
Okay. Don't forget, though, there's a chest here. There's always a chest here. What do we got? Apex Sphere. I never use these things, but it'll instantly give you level 5 adrenaline. I never use them. I don't use many items. You'll find it in these playthroughs that I'm doing with you. I don't use many items. Okay, so we have a pulse here that we gotta watch out for, and it is guarding a health upgrade. So when this thing turns red, that's when it's gonna emit its orb. So just be careful. Come over here, grab this obolite chunk, and then we'll go right back. And then I'll jump just to avoid that one. Great. Through the door. Sometimes that room does have alternate exits, so you gotta watch out for that. Alright, check out this audio log.
I know why they became severed. Divine punishment for failing Ascension. Ascension. No sooner has the word escaped my lips than a vast image of the transcendent watcher in the deep below consumes my mind. I have begun having visions of where I have yet to go. They lead me continually downwards from Olympus and into myself. I alone am worthy.
Okay.
What happened to her? That is not me.
Yeah, it is. Alright, so there's a chest over here that we can grab. Level 7 Hollow Seeker. Wonderful. The same upgrade as before, so we won't lose our progress on that. Alright. Avoid the laser grid. And then we come up here. And then there's a tablet over here for us to decipher. Brethren were destroyed. Alright. We don't have enough information to fully translate that. So now we're going to head on through into this room. We got some of these flying guys. You can always close doors. Only enemies that can teleport will follow you through. So the Severed will absolutely follow you through, but if you just want to like avoid the flyers or, you know, sort of catch your breath for a second, just go ahead and close the door. I do like how you can jump and the game will, as long as you're within a certain range, the game will sort of like warp you to the enemy to melee. I think that's very nice. It sort of incentivizes melee combat, you know? I missed out on all those hoplites. Okay. So what do we have down here? Malignant resin? Yeah. That's fine. I'll take the damage. I just always find those ones worth it. The 50-50. Okay, that's the main path. We don't want to go there just yet. Still a lot to explore here. Chest here. Level 8 Hollow Seeker with Retarget. Okay, so Retarget's a really good upgrade. It's sort of like a homing thing, and it will help you keep your crosshair in the correct place. We have an ether here. Wonderful. Oh, and another chest, actually. Okay. All right, there was a side path here that we found, so let's go here. Oh, what are these? No, I don't need ground surge. Okay, so this is a branching path here. Let's take this audio log and listen as we sort of move around.
I'm relatively confident the Severed would have been incapable of sending out the White Shadow broadcast. Their fractured nature does not display any proof of higher cerebral functions. The other sentience must still be alive at its source beyond the wall. But without a proper means of communication, will they view me as hostile as well? I haven't come here to destroy.
Okay, so there's a switch here for a gate. Let's just shoot that, and the gate is right here. All right, and then for 200 oblites, we can increase our protection by 10%. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we can go back to this branching path, and there's several rooms here for us. Check if there's anything over here. Oh. Okay. Go down door number 1. Okay, so this is a combat room with a little bit going on. You do want to, when you see those big orbs and they're sort of like forming an enemy, you want to try to take out everything else as quickly as possible. because then the big guy is going to spawn. And the big guy is always going to deal a lot of damage. Alright, there we go. He's down. Oh, I fell. Son of a bitch. Yeah, and sometimes there's enemies on the other side, too, that you won't see for a little while, so you gotta be careful with those. Wonderful. Okay, so there's going to be several chests in here. We're not going to be able to reach everything in this room, though. Unfortunately, we don't have all the abilities required to reach everything. But we can reach most things. So there's a gate here. I don't actually know where the switch for this one is. I guess we'll find it. That's funny. I really have no idea where the switch is. I've never seen a gate there before. It's really funny. Never seen that one before. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, so we can't reach this platform here, I don't think. If this is arranged the way I think it is, we don't have the abilities yet. Oh, never mind, we can. That chest over there on the right, we are not going to be able to reach that. Great, we got a data cube. So data cubes, I don't think are guaranteed in a stage. I've heard that, but I feel like sometimes I find 2 in one stage, and it's just like, what? Okay. Alrighty. Cool. So we open this. Let's go ahead and open this chest, see what's inside. Probably not much, but... Okay. Let's go through this door. Okay, this is an interesting room. This room actually has some depth to it, so... Let's pick that up. Right, so we're actually near a bonus room, which I will talk about in a second. We actually found one in the first stage, but... Okay. I am not going to purchase either of these. I want to save my obolites for now. There is a chest on this platform here, though, that we're going to grab. Okay, and then we can drop down even further. But be sure to come over here for an upgrade. I'm actually going to leave that for now. I don't need a big restoration, so that'd be sort of wasteful for me to grab. We might need it after this room, though. So the gold rooms with the star on top, these are combat challenge rooms. So these are going to be very difficult rooms to overcome. And they are never required, except in Biome 5. You will need to complete one. But I always recommend coming in here because there's just a ton of upgrades, and they're definitely worth it. So these wolves, always use your melee to knock them down. Goddamn. To knock them down, and then... Oh, come on. I mean, that was just cheap. Always use your melee to knock them down, and then you will be able to kill them really quickly. Yeah, their bellies are their weak point. Go ahead and restore a little bit. Get some flyers. Is there a crab in here, too? Oh, we have a severed already. Sometimes he doesn't spawn with these guys. Sometimes he spawns on his own. Just always watch his trail. If you see the trail on you, he's coming. Okay. Damn it. Now we can deal with this guy. Straight up. He beats me. Straight up. We're going to beat him straight up, let me tell you. Yeah, I knew I was going to walk into that. I knew it. Oh, god damn. You want to jump towards him when he does that. It can be kind of hard to remember to do, though. There we go. Alright, he's down. I'm not sure if that's it, though. Sometimes you get, like, 2 of those guys once. Yep, here we go. A giant enemy crab and a severed. Oh no, we have 2 giant enemy crabs. Wow, okay, that's a little surprising, being honest. Use the pillars as protection. Yep, there's the tail swipe I was trying to demonstrate for you earlier that he wouldn't do. Always use the pillars as protection from those beams. Alright, that's 1. Nah, I don't want that gun. Let's try to knock him down. Yep, great. Okay. Always be moving. That's a big tip for these sorts of games. Always be moving. There's no point in standing still. And if he's shooting that sort of rain of terror there and you get in his face or you stand still for even a second, the rain is going to come down on you, so you got to be careful. But that should be it. Get a level 8 Hollow Seeker with retarget and serrated projectiles. Great. Good, we want that. Okay, so the combat challenge is over. Now it's time to just collect everything in the room. And this is what I mean. Like, there's always a ton of upgrades in this room, especially for health. And then there's always this room with 3 items in it. Okay, increases positive effect of parasites. That's nice. Okay, so now that the bonus room is done, we can proceed back to the rest of the stage. There's always only 1 bonus room in an area. Yeah, I'm glad we left this out here, because now we're going to have full health. That would have been a waste before. There's always 1 bonus room in a level. Every single level has one. But there's only ever 1, so you're never going to have a room that hard again. Well, that's relative, I guess, depending on what enemies you like or dislike. Okay. Oh, yeah. No, never mind. Not in this room. Sorry. Thought we were in a different room. We haven't encountered a room with a weird glitch in it yet. We still have a side path here that we didn't go into. This is likely just a small room, given the other one was so large. Probably a bed or something. Oh, okay. It's the xenoglyph room. It's the same deal as before, just interact with them. Take a gander.
Themselves and the statues. A kind of symbolic communication. Fear or worship. These pillars affect the severed soul profoundly. Confirms authorship of the xenoglyphs.
Okay, so this parasite here, I'm not going to pick this up. I mean, I'm not going to take 2 malfunctions on a detach. I'm not doing that. Alright, so this is all we can do for now. We do not have the ability that lets us reach that top one. So we got to leave. That's it for now. And in level 2 xenoglyph room, there will always be a parasite. Okay, cool. So now we know where that is. We've already discovered that. So the rest of the room should mostly just be small combat challenges at this point. We've discovered all the story elements of this level. At least, again, for the most part. Okay. Right. So now we can go into this room here. Oh, whoa. Hi, he must have been I must have aggroed him way earlier when we first opened this room. I think, yeah, we have a severed here with us, so that sort of sucks. I was really hoping to completely avoid him. Oh my god, I keep jumping right into those orbs, literally every time. That's like the 4th time I did that. Alright, he's down. Great. So yeah, you're gonna run into those guys a lot now. What else we got here? There's an audio log somewhere. Okay, yeah, here it is.
The woman who was supposed to step on the surface of another world was Mom. Thought she'd be proud of me following in where her footsteps may have taken her if she'd had the opportunity. Is that why I'm here? To go where she couldn't? Seeing that house again feels as though she's still judging me.
Okay. Cool. Proceeding in here. So there is a platform we can't reach right now. But again, we'll backtrack once we're sort of, quote-unquote, done with this level. Alrighty. Proceeding in here. Okay, great. Fabricator room. So, in this Fabricator room, hey, we have the balanced blade upgrade. So, we got the blade balancer. Absolutely purchase this. This allows you to cut open orange gates instead of just the red ones. That's a very, very important upgrade. 10% just recharge. Okay. Where's the big guy? Yeah, let's get this one. Okay, and then that's going to be it for now. That's a large silicone vial. I may purchase that later. I may come back here. The important thing, though, is the reconstructor. I always use these in each level. Again, this will resurrect you when you die once at the cost of a lot of ether. So that's what you're always saving your ether for, is that machine. And up here is a platform we can't reach just yet. All right, so let's head out. Wait, I'm missing... Okay, I couldn't get that health upgrade back there. We'll get that later. Yep, combat room here. Oh, bro, that was really cheap. Oh, god damn. Okay. Whew. Alrighty. Yeah, that was really cheap. And of course that gives me damage. Of course. There's a little bit for us to explore here, so don't take the translocator just yet. I've heard rumor that there are breakable walls in this stage, but I've literally never come across one. But I don't think I know what I'm looking for, actually. Level 8 sidearm. We don't need that. Good over there. Is there anything down here? Yes. Wonderful. Okay. We can't go in the water for a long time, so don't worry about all that. This one-way, or it's two-way, but it's not a full teleporter. This is going to take us outside again. And we sort of get a view of our final destination up there at the top of the mountain. But as soon as you spawn, you're going to have hazards. Sometimes it's just a laser grid like this. Other times it's going to be a full-on fight. So you got to be very, very ready for anything when you take that teleporter.
I've continued self-experimentation with more discovered technology. Irreversibly contaminated, if I define my current status by scout regulations. Have I lost a part of myself? The device merged disturbingly well with my suit, like it recognized me, and that it was waiting for me.
Okay. So this is pretty easy. It's just a few lasers that we gotta run past. You can always dash through these if you need. And then in here, yeah, we're gonna get some enemy spawns. Ooh, we got some turrets in the distance there. Always make sure you take care of them. And then we got a wolf running around here. I think he fell into the lava there. Yeah, there he is. Hey, pal. Got another turret up here. And take care of that. And then we have one on the side here. Great. And then there's another wolf somewhere. He might be like upstairs or something. Oh, no, there he is. Alright. Cool. All the enemies are now taken care of here. And then we can ride this little dude upstairs. And then we can start collecting some items. So we're going to come over here. And then we're going to grab this health upgrade. And then it sounded like there was a parasite over here. Okay, malignant chest. Okay, what is this? All fire coolant. I never use that. It reduces the cooldown of your alternate fire. I never use that thing. Like I said, I don't use a lot of the items in this game. Oh, dude, how did this thing not just pick me up? Thank you. Okay. Might be something over here. No? Okay, might be something downstairs. No? I feel like I'm hearing a parasite somewhere. Oh, this is what I'm hearing. Although there's 3 items? Like, I feel like I'm just missing something here. Oh, it's over here. Voice is cracking. There we go. Okay. Pristine calibrator. And then... I still feel like I missed something. It's like up here. There we go. All right. We figured it out. I'm just going to close my blinds. Give me 1 second. I start to get a glare on my screen at about 3 o'clock every day. Okay, so we have the upgraded sword, so we can cut this, no problem. We don't want ground surge. I don't like that thing. We're not going to go in there just yet. Instead, we're going to do these side rooms. Okay, great. We got a couple fabricators here. Great, so these are free. Wonderful. Yeah, so you get a choice in those. Let's go ahead and use one of them. Repair. Oh, nice. We got another bed. Yeah, let's go ahead and use it. I was considering delaying it. Son of a bitch. Yep. Oh, God, I hate these enemies. Okay. Alright, let's go down here. And then it seems like we have a combat challenge here. Oh, these are bonus dudes. These guys drop items and obolites. Oh man, I'm shredding these wolf guys now. Yes. Okay, we do have a severed here now, though. Take care of this guy really fast. Nice. Okay, took care of all of them. That was great. That went a lot smoother than it could have. Alright. One more wolf guy here. Should really, like, learn the name of enemies, right? I'm stuck in a wall. That's fun. Ooh, that was mean. Alright, what do we got? No, I don't care about you. Get this guy. Get us closer to level 11. 15 is the max for the first 3 levels. So you can't go any higher than 15 for now. Okay, what do we got over here? Wow, a non-malignant chest here is kind of surprising. Nope, don't want that. Okay, so that's it. That's everything here. Oh, what did he drop? No. Alright, so that's everything here. We do have another side room, though. A red bed. Okay. I'm going to use this just to use it. The red bed will damage you. However, you'll get an item out of the ordeal. Alright, what do we got? Getting hit briefly increases melee damage by 100%. Oh, yeah, that's a weird artifact, but it's whatever. Okay, so that's that. Alright, nothing here. Okay, let's get back to the main pathway now. I should have not used that bed. I should have used it after the red one. But, you know, you really never know with these things. Okay, we already did that. Alright, time to head this way. There's going to be a lot of combat in this room. Oh, another bonus guy. Nice. A lot of obolites from him. Thank you. Wow, that was, honest to God, pretty... Oh, shit, there's two of them. Take care of this one real fast. Jesus Christ. We have increased melee damage now. So, okay, that artifact came in handy there. Alright, he's down. Yeah, that artifact came in handy, I guess. That was nice. We could heal all this up, no problem. I just hate losing the adrenaline, you know? Oh, of course. Of course that happens. Alright. Great. Get that increase. This one is downstairs. It's probably in that guarded room. Yep. Again, you cut those open using the balance blade upgrade. Okay, I'm going to check out the chests in this room before we proceed down that side path. So we got to jump up here. Great. No, I don't care about the keys. Okay, let's switch back to the Tachyomatic Carbine for now. And then let's go down this side room here. Okay. Glitched Fabricator. What are you giving me? What are you serving me? Oh, God. I don't want that. What a waste. Okay. Serving me some Adrenaline Sphere Realness. Okay, so this room here, probably, yep. Gonna have a Severed. It's no surprise at this point. Oh, okay, so this is the lightning attachment. I'm not a huge fan of the lightning attachment. Because you have to be close to make it effective, which kind of sucks. It's okay, though. I actually may go back and get my other gun back. This one does decent damage, but the alt fire is basically useless for the boss, in my opinion. And we're very close to the boss, by the way. Should have mentioned that. Get that. And then we cannot reach this platform here yet, so... but yeah, I am gonna go back and get my other weapon. I'm gonna get that again. Where the hell was it? Can't even remember. Right, it's right here. Yeah, we'll go with the Hollow Seeker. Just because the alt fire is a lot better, in my opinion, anyway. The lightning does plenty of damage. You just have to be close to make it work, and I don't like being particularly close to this boss. Okay. Cool. So now we can use this translocator and head up one more time. So now we are very, very close to the end. We're going to make our way to the boss. Okay, so I mentioned earlier on that if you make it to the boss and then die...
I finally summited. The energy signature is right here.
Okay, so if you make it to the boss and die, you will find a teleporter at the base of the mountain through the open desert, and that teleporter will bring you right here. So you'll be very, very close to the boss. You don't even have to fight any enemies to get to it. Maybe a turret, maybe, but really nothing. Okay, you know what I'm going to do, though, is... Oh, Jesus. Just to be safe, I am going to warp back to the Fabricator room. Oh, I just realized that there's a... Sorry, there's a portal that I could have activated. I'm going to go back. Oh, I guess not. I guess we can just use this one. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the Fabricator room and see what was on offer that I may not have purchased. You don't necessarily want to like go buck wild with your spending. You do want to be frugal because in the next stage, there are a lot of flying enemies that you're not going to be able to like actually retrieve the obolites from a lot of the time. So you want to be sort of frugal here in level 2. 10% protection while all fires recharging. Gaining or fixing malfunctions, repairs integrity. Okay, let's go ahead and purchase this. And then I'm going to drop my interference sphere for that repair. Okay, I'm happy with that transaction there. Let's go back to the top of the mountain and fight the boss. All right. So the boss of level 2, Crimson Wastes, is Ixion. And if Frike was your tutorial boss of, hey, here's how a boss works, Ixion dials it up to, I'd say on the grand scheme of things, maybe a 5, but it's going to feel like a 10 right now. He is difficult. There's like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He is a tough customer. There are a couple of robots over there. That's our next destination. When we kill the boss, we're going to be able to traverse this area. Why do I have this gun? Did I not go get the other gun? Did I not pick it up? What the hell just happened? Am I crazy? Like, did I not just go pick up that gun? Maybe I just ran across it and didn't actually acquire it? I'm sorry. I don't mean to waste time here. That was weird. Or did I just pick up the wrong gun? No, it's still right there. Okay. We got it now. Very weird. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. Now let's go back and fight the boss. So Ixion is all bosses in this game are 3 phases, so really nothing new there. But he really has like serious, and I mean serious, bullet hell mechanics, where the whole screen is going to be filled up with bullets. The important thing to remember about how things work in this game, different color bullets travel at different speeds. Deep red travels the fastest, blue travels the second fastest, and orange generally travels the slowest, if it even moves at all. And then purple we have not encountered yet, so don't worry about purple. He shoots all 3, and some of them go in huge waves. This is really your first kind of like, holy shit sort of moment with a boss here. In between each phase, as he's starting the next phase, he will go to the center of the platform that you're fighting him on, and then he will emit waves of bullets as well as just a general all-encompassing wave of energy that can deal damage to you. you want to jump over that or dash through it. I recommend jumping because if you dash through it, chances are you're going to dash right into some bullets, and you really don't want that. He can also attach himself to the pillars in this arena and shoot a beam that is very similar to Frike's vertical beam that sort of like goes up into the air from the ground. Very similar to that, but it's blue and a lot faster. So you got to be careful of that. The final phase is where things get really, really unbelievably crazy and may even get a little bit sloppy for me. I'm not great at this boss. He's kind of the only one that I can't kill while feeling in total control. So I'll explain as we go. It's going to be a long fight, but we'll explain as we go. And as always, there's a sidearm waiting for you here, but we don't need that. All right, so Ixion. I don't know if it's Ixion or Ixion. I think it's Ixion, though. It's actually a really good trance song called Ixion. All right. Cool. So here he is. Like I said, big waves. He can fly around. You want to be very, very, just really cool patterns here. You want to be liberal with your alt fire usage. You want to basically use any weapon at your disposal. Always get your active reloads. You never, ever want to waste those. If you feel like the blue bullets are starting to get too close to you, go ahead and dash away. And then we're almost through phase 1 here, actually. This went pretty quick. Level 8 weapon sort of does the trick with that. Yeah, that sort of pattern there is quite nuts. But here we are going into phase 2. He's going to fly up, and then you can actually see him come back down. This is not a teleport trick or anything. And then we get a red wave. So again, be liberal. This is that wave I'm telling you about. You just want to jump over these. You really don't want to use your... You don't really want to use your dash if you can help it. After he does that, he's going to fly in. Just use your audio cues to know where he's coming from. He will come from the same place every time. Or the same general direction every time. He's always going to come from out here, from the sky. He's going to do it 3 times, and then he will land somewhere. There he is. And then he will start up another blue wave pattern that sort of just emits, and then he sort of repeats the pattern from phase 1. A little bit stronger. He can double up now. But it's the same overall patterns. They just sort of happen in quicker succession. And he gets this really neat looking pattern that you can actually completely avoid just by staying on the ground behind him, or in front of him rather, and like nothing will be able to reach you. All right, so now he's going to jump into the center again. Oh no, he's back there. This is that vertical beam. Here you go. And then after that are these bullets here that can really get in your face. You want to try to do your best to run away from these. And then... We're almost done with phase 2 here. I'm just trying to get the last little bit of damage. Okay, that's phase 2. Doing pretty good. Phase 3 is when things just get absolutely crazy, because now he's going to have a melee attack for us to deal with. And now he's got this halo effect here. That is just quite crazy. Alright. So he's going to detach his other arm, and now his other arm is going to be used for melee. Just like that. And then he can sort of jump like that, emit waves, and just really come right after you now. So you want to be careful, watch your health, use your items. He'll do this sort of like slam frantic attack. When he does that, just go ahead and get some distance behind him. Ooh, crazy, crazy, crazy. So the red orbs actually aren't moving that fast. I think they might do the most damage, maybe. We're almost done here. Yeah, see, dashing away is just like, it's a trick. His melee attack also can... Oh god, facing the wrong direction. His melee attack also has a wave attached to it. Yep, you can see it sort of surrounds him. And that can be quite deadly to deal with. That's Ixion. There you go.
Dispatched. Something exalted.
Man, crazy. So, after defeating Ixion, we are now going to get another suit upgrade, a permanent one. So let's go ahead and pick up this artifact. Repairs integrity by 5% of damage dealt per adrenaline level. Okay, not bad. Alright, so let's inspect this severed here, and you can see some technology on it. And now we have the grappling hook. So these orange orbs that are attached to platforms, we can now just press triangle and zip right to them. Alright, let's go ahead and deposit our data cube. See what we got here. Silver lattice, become immune to slowdown. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then, okay, I don't even have any parasites attached. That's kind of nice. Alright, and then there is going to be a tiny little cave for us to sort of snake into. Let's go here. Yeah, it's right there. Just wanted to make sure I didn't miss it. Let's go ahead and just snake in here. Okay, and even though we are technically finished with the level, I'm not done yet. We still have a lot. Oh, come on, dude. I should have just jumped out. Yeah, there we go. We have a decent amount of backtracking to do. Now that we have the grappling hook, we can now just go get everything. Can we read this? No. Okay, so let's take the teleporter, and I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning, and we're going to do a quick run through this level, just finding all the upgrades and chests that we missed. This will only take us a few minutes, but I do want to show you, hey, oh my god, wow, okay, so this is a rare sighting here. The astronaut is watching us. He literally watches you. That is not a joke. He literally watches you. He pops up in really random places throughout the first 3 biomes. Really interesting. Okay, cool. So, this is a malignant key. No, I don't want that. The thing that I wanted to show you, though, there is a guaranteed ether on a platform right here at the beginning. So every single time you enter this level, you want to jump over here. This ether will be here 100% of the time. Okay. Cool. There are still some places that I won't be able to reach because I don't have all the abilities, but yeah, it's still good to do. Still good to do a pass at what you might have missed. That's the laser grid challenge. I don't want to do that. I'll just suffer a lot of damage. And level 3 is quite challenging, so I don't want to go in there with any less health than I need to have. Okay, I don't need that. Just checking to see if there's anything else here. Nothing on this side. Oh, hey, I missed this, though. Let me grab that. Alright. Come in here. Okay, I can't get up there still. I don't have the ability for that. That's fine. Alright, how about in here? I know there's a grapple point by the entrance that will lead to some upgrades. Or at the very, very least, a chest. Come up here now, though. Okay, I don't think this leads to anything. I think it's just like a path for us to traverse. Yeah. Alright, so there's this. And you can actually use the grappling hook from very far away. Alright. Great, yeah. Great, got a health restore, some obolites, and we're doing great. Alright, let's head inside. I don't think there's too much that I missed here without the grappling hook. Yeah, I know there's like nothing in this room that I missed. Did I miss anything in here? The grapple? Nope. The grapple the apple. There's nothing in here that I missed either. Oh, are there any parasites in here? I'd love to get rid of this, this infection. Or malfunction, rather. No? Okay. Let's keep moving. Unfortunately, you can't go backwards from level to level. So there's no way to go back to the first biome to, you know, collect anything you missed. But the next time you visit, you will be able to get a lot more stuff. Especially with the grappling hook. Alright, so we come up here. There's definitely something up here. Yeah. Great. Perfect. Suit integrity upgrade. That's great. We can come up here now. There's a grapple point up here. Yep, there's going to be a chest here. Sometimes it's malignant. It's locked. I'm going to keep my keys. I don't like using keys on chests. And you definitely want to keep your keys for the next level. Just be forewarned. Alright, I didn't miss anything here because of a grappling hook. Alright, so let's go up the mountain. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we didn't miss anything here because of grappling hook. I actually got most of this. How about here? I don't think we did anything down here that was missable. Yeah, all this is fine. Did we lay in this bed? Did we use this one? We did, okay. You can always tell because the light gets turned off. Okay. Alright, I feel like there might be some things in here that we weren't able to get. No? Okay. Oh, we can pick this up now, though. So now we have that apex sphere that gives us to level 5 adrenaline right away. I never use those things, though. Okay. Alright, so just one final little thing over here that we missed. Alright, there's a little health upgrade back here. Perfect. Alright. So, that is it. I'll show you how to enter level 3. I'll get to the gate and then we'll end it there. Let's take this translocator one more time. Okay. Oh, there's one more thing. This platform over here. Perfect. Love getting an ether. Wonderful. Okay. Also, one quick thing I want to show you is just say you're in this level and you know you're doing your thing. You actually can access the data cube machine without ever fighting the boss. And the way you do that is this little grapple orb over here. You can just bypass the boss right away and just come right up here and use the machine. You don't ever have to fight the boss in this stage if you don't want. Frike you do, and several other bosses you do, but not this one. Okay, so the portal to the next stage, if you just follow your little radar, is right here. And now that we have the grappling hook, you don't need a key. You can just walk right in. And that's it. So this will bring us to level 3, and we'll do that next time. But for now, this has been the guide for Crimson Wastes. I hope this has been helpful to you. You can join me in part 3 of the walkthrough, and we'll go through the next stage, the Derelict Citadel. Alright, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Returnal, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and as always, I'm Sweet Johnny Cage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.